Oh, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Walter Wednesday. Here with our favorite boy, Walter. I wonder what this day will bring. All right, Walter, let's get up. I dreamed about a well. This well, I would hope. It seems that we have come to the end here. I don't know. I probably could have finished this in the last episode. I'll be very honest. So I apologize if I left too many of you in suspense. But it was the end of the episode. Like, I wasn't even planning to record at the time when I had that last little bit in there. And seeing the old man walk by was just such a surprise. I had no idea what to do, so I just started running towards the well after I saw him. And so that's when I decided to just try to figure out what needs to be done. I want to stay up here real quick, give it the few minutes. I know it was 23:48 the last time that we saw the old man. 23:48 in terms of the timing. But I want to see if maybe it is purely just a weight limit of just having to hang out up here, wait around for somebody to walk by. I'll be honest, when I did cut the video and keep recording last time, it only took a couple minutes before somebody started walking. And 48 minutes, 23 hours is a very random time frame. So I think it really is just a waiting game to be hanging out up here. But because I have so much time for all of you, I wanted to be able to just really kind of take a look and, I don't know, I guess just reflect over this Walter Wednesday that we have come together with. Oh, that's weird. My recording software just flipped out on me for a second. Sorry if that just got all laggy. But yeah, it's Walter Wednesday. But I have gotten plenty of just general statements from all of you. Reasons why we should wake the king, reasons why we shouldn't wake the king. I set out a task. Okay, I thought I heard someone walking. I set out a task to have people write in to let me know exactly what we should be doing. And I just wanted to highlight one of these comments. It was hilarious, by someone by the name of Charlotte. They just said, "Hello, Professor. I'm emailing you today to tell you that I was unable to finish my paper on time. Due to family emergency, I was wondering if you can extend the deadline or if there was a way I could turn it in for partial credit. I really need to pass your class, and I want to do whatever I can to do so. I have plenty of research put into why you should wake the king. However, simply I have not finished it. Thank you for your time, Professor. Student number 696969. And then I replied, "Charlotte, dear student number 696969, I see that you're once again attempting to turn in your paper late. This will be the last time that I'll be accepting your work after its due date before having to dock points for your overall score. Kindest regards, Professor Forster." I don't know, I thought that was comical. And I never got a response. So Charlotte, you are late to turn in your paper on why I should wake the king, as opposed to waiting for the old man to come up here at the top. What a tragedy. The exit is blocked by granite. Even a mattock won't help me here. So close, and yet so far. But yeah, other than that, some of the other comments were mentioning, so Haley has been pretty active in the comments for this entire series. She mentioned, "These are my thoughts." Okay, these are my thoughts on what could happen with the endings. I have absolutely no idea if I'm right or what will actually happen, but this is my theory. I think Walter should leave. You can tell he wants a new life and to discover new things. The titles of his drawings tell you his thoughts and opinions on what he would want to do, such as freedom, savior, etc. Also, I don't really think the king is that great of a person. He created Walter, sure, but he left him to wait in complete solitude for 400 days. He told Walter to never leave his realm or to explore the rest of the caves, because he said it was dangerous. But there's been no danger. The king just didn't want you to see what you were missing out on and long for something more. So you can imagine just how much more lonely and sad Walter's life would be if he actually listened and stayed put during the wait. The king doesn't really care for Walter, in my opinion. The whole quest for a bed was because the king didn't care to give you one for your wait. And even when you have expanded and collected everything Walter has wanted to put in his home, it's still not comfortable enough. So clearly the king didn't really care to give his servant the few basic things to be comfortable. I don't know. In my opinion, the king is selfish. And if we are assuming the other Walter in the darkness was another creature created by the king, it's easy to see that the king hasn't kept up with or cared for it, just like he's left Walter. So I really don't think that staying would be a happy ending, because the king won't let you leave after you awaken him, since he never even wanted you to go anywhere in the first place. Sorry, I'm listening for footsteps while reading these things out. Which, that's a really great point by Haley. And then she put on a second point as well, saying, however, here's my argument for staying. You've collected, what I would assume, everything for your house. If that has any impact on any of the endings, I think it's most likely... Sorry, I just lost my place. What I was saying, everything from your house. If it has any impact on the endings, I think it's most likely that it would be for the king's ending, because when you leave, you probably aren't taking anything with you. Really good point. Whereas with staying, the king will be able to know/see what you've done during your wait, and maybe that will unlock something more with him. But at the same time, some of the items in your house are from outside the kingdom, so the king might actually get angry about that you left. I don't know, just my thoughts. And that really brings up a good point too, because like we've taken some of the king's gold, we've broken the crystals, taken them from the palace. I don't know how the king would react to any of that. So that is a good point to kind of bring up and consider and look over as well. Another point overall, let's see. I think a reason to go with the king from a practical standpoint is you've already made it this far. If you left the caves, you would have to wait a whole 400 days again. If you go with the king now, you can leave the cave whenever you want in the next playthrough. I personally don't mind which option you pick. More time spent with Walter, always awesome. And that's a really great point as well, and something I brought up in some of these previous episodes. As we are... Walter doesn't want to get up now all of a sudden. I dreamed about a well. Wait, did you just fall asleep? I'm a bit confused right now. But yeah, the point of, oh, well, I should just wait for the king now, since that's coming up sooner than anything else. I've gotten that a lot in comments, not only here on YouTube, but also on TikTok. Obviously, I posted a lot of clips over there. And one of the main factors with that is that, obviously, we can manipulate time. And I think a lot of people who have made mention of that already were under the impression that this game actually is 400 days. But that's obviously not the case. So I can always come back into this. And again, for all of those of you who are watching, I fully intend to continue through this game and check out all of the endings, just because, again, it's been such a long journey. I really want to be able to see all of the opportunities and kind of what this game has to offer. Even if that means doing abridged versions or shortened versions of the other endings. So obviously not going through the walking of all of the areas just to get like a crystal, things of that nature. But I want to see what happens with any of these other options. And because we have that never-ending notebook that we can find, I can always easily make time go by a lot faster. And especially with the fire and all of these other things, making a bed. There really are a lot of opportunities to move this game faster now that I know about all of these time factors within the game itself. So, yeah, just wanted to kind of put that out there and go over a couple of the comments that you all have mentioned. And I'm also wondering if it would be just faster for me for tonight, like when I'm recording this. Also, it's morning for all of you. But while I'm recording this, I really wonder if it might just be quicker for me to go back all the way down, set time back so that it's at the exact time period that it was at before, which was 34 days, 23 hours, and 48 minutes, just in case that's like a special time that I happen to hit. But just wanted to wait here a couple extra minutes with Walter, just to see overall what's going on. Look at him dance. The best little guy in the world. And I might just let this roll for a little bit. I know you all want to see progression in real time. I think this is one opportunity where I don't want to make you all wait for this. So if you happen to see a cut or a jump, that is why, because I'm probably either just standing here or that's it. So yeah, we'll see you guys very shortly for potentially one of the endings with Walter Wednesday. Sorry for the cut, but I'm gonna have Walter walk home. I'm gonna set back the time for us. That way we can prepare and get back with the old man. And I figured before we end this video, I would go back to my cozy little home one more time. Again, I don't want to keep you all waiting and sitting just in this darkness. So I'll see you again when we're back home. All right, we've officially made it back to home with Walter. I just wanted to get another look at our house and everything that's here. Sit down on our nice, comfy, cozy armchair one last time. Let's read a book. I'm still surprised that his home is still not comfortable enough for this long wait. I feel like I still might be missing maybe like one little thing. I'm not too sure. Also, with the singing crystals, I don't know if this has any other properties to it other than just being a giant orb down here. Well, we'll check it out here in just a second, so hang tight. Yeah, let me grab this giant orb. So is there anything I can do with it? Oh, I can pick it up? Wait, what? Or is that something else? Oh, that must have been a piece of coal on the ground. Enter door? Let's try it. Whoa, whoa. What? I could end my longing right here. End the game. You can't play again. I can't play again? And I don't intend on escaping this realm quite yet. What? I don't intend to escape this realm quite yet. What? I just wanted to come home just to see my nice comfy bed and armchair. I didn't expect to see a whole different type of ending. This is the most comfy place beneath the earth for sure. I should try to sleep a little bit. Oh, Walter. Look at your cozy little head. Those heavy eyelids. All right. We can't get up. We can't be sleeping forever, so we have to get up. Are there 4 endings now? Also, the game just froze a little bit. So we can jump off the cliff. We can enter the giant orb. We can wake the king, or we can leave via bucket. But it says I can't play again? What does that mean? I can't play this game again after I beat it? That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Oh gosh. Okay, now I'm worried. Now I'm extra worried. All right, I need to make the blue fire. I'm gonna turn back time just so I can make sure I catch the old man at the very top. But let me go ahead and go through here real quick. Let's go to the Sleeper Awakes. Yeah, that one should be good. So yeah, I need to go back to 35, basically, just so I can make sure I have enough time to see the old man. Again, I appreciate all of your patience with getting through this game. There really are so many different factors and functions of this game that just make it 35. That's perfect, actually. Yeah. This is crazy. Man, that changes everything. I still think I am going to still go to the very top, but I don't know, I just wanted to kind of reminisce on some of these things, and we have the king here in front of us, helping to guide our path, moving forward. Again, I'll cut the footage again so that you all can get back to the top, but I don't know, I just wanted to put in a little bit of commentary here as well, just as we're making our way to the end of this. We have the king sleeping, potentially able to wake him up. This has been such a sweet and such a kind game to play through. You don't find that often with games. You don't find very like touching moments and points of resolve, and solitude, I guess, would be another major factor of this, and a lot of thought and heart and love went into this game. And like, I'm just thinking back on like some of the things we've done, like exploring how little things work in this game, and how touching this game has been too, like with like little spider buddy, and like it's such a small little insignificant thing, but this game just surprised me at every turn with how in-depth it was and how well it's been made. How much I've connected to little Walter the Shade, given him his own name that doesn't make sense for anyone else except for anyone who's been watching this series. A lot of people have mentioned that they just associate anytime they see him in anyone else's playthroughs or gameplay, that his name is just Walter. And I had to get the slappy feet again before we ended this. Slappy feet, Walter. Oh man. But it's games can really bring you into moments of reminiscence and memory. Like, I know that this is going to be a game for me that I will remember for a long time. When I started my channel here on YouTube, the first video that I put up, I think, was March 13th, somewhere around then. And I think at the time I only had like 2,000 subscribers. My first video just like blew up, and I went from like 45 subs to 2,000 plus, and that's when I first uploaded this episode. I had no idea where this YouTube journey would take me at that time, and it's been incredible. And as stupid as it sounds, like I very fondly remember other games that I've played throughout my life like, that had some type of significance in their time. As I'm sure for a lot of people it was, but Halo 3, when that game came out, that was just an incredible, like, time in my life, playing with friends online. The hype for that game was just insane, and like I can remember that time fondly. And like whenever I watch the like remembrance trailer for that game, like it almost brings tears to my eyes because I'm like, oh, it's such a good time. And I feel like that's how I'll remember this game. It's anytime I hear this music, it just like almost like puts me at ease. I'm able to just like feel relaxed playing through it. Walking through these tunnel systems and this cave are just so memorized at this point for me. Like just seeing all these things and knowing exactly where I'm going, so much different from the first few weeks playing through this, not knowing where anything was, just trying to discover different areas and different places. And I just love how much really this series has affected all of you who are watching this. Again, I never knew what to expect by uploading videos here on YouTube, and I've been able to connect with so many people now, whether it's just through comment section, through Discord, just through any of my other like social channels, and people saying how this is a series that they look forward to every week, and how it just brings joy to them every Wednesday. And I couldn't ask for anything more with this game, and with the content that I create. So it's just a very big thank you to all of the love for Walter, all of the support for this game, and all the feedback on what I'm creating here on YouTube. So it's been, really has been amazing. So thank you for that. But I think right now is a good point to let Walter continue to walk. And once we get to the very top, I'll jump back in here and we'll move forward from here. See you soon. All right, we are officially out of the darkness, back up to the top. So now it is time to wait for the blind old man. What a tragedy. The exit is blocked by granite. Even a medic won't help me here. So close, and yet so far. So yeah, it's just a waiting game from here. I guess in the meantime, we can do what we have done in the past, which, for Walter, is to read some more stories. So let me pull up the little pieces here of his story. Give it 1 second. I gotta find it. Here we go. Books. Fables 1. Get Walter pulled back up. He's gonna wait here for the old man. Let's get back into some of these stories. I guess we could start out with... We already got the wolf in sheep's clothing. I gotta figure out where we left off last. I got through quite a lot of these before. I just realized that. I think... we can start off at the shepherd's boy and the wolf. We have to wait just a little bit of time. Again, I'll go ahead and cut some of this as needed. But again, I know that you all like to kind of sit here and wait. I know we're stagnant at this point. Usually we're walking while waiting. But again, I'll make sure that this is in a good spot for all of you so that this is a just overall enjoyable piece to kind of run through. Based on what I saw before, the old man started walking at 34 days, 23 hours, 48 minutes approximately. So we only have a few minutes to go. Yeah, about 7 or so minutes, just depending on how long this takes. But in the meantime, let's get back to Aesop's fables. The shepherd's boy and the wolf. A shepherd's boy was tending his flock near a village and thought it would be great fun to hoax the villagers by pretending that a wolf was attacking the sheep. So he shouted, "Wolf! Wolf!" And when the people came running up, he laughed at them for their pains. He did this more than once, and every time the villagers found they had been hoaxed, for there was no wolf at all. At last a wolf really did come, and the boy cried, "Wolf! Wolf!" as loud as he could. But the people were so used to him, hearing him call, that they took no notice of his cries for help. And so the wolf had it all his own way and killed off sheep after sheep at his leisure. You cannot believe a liar, even when he tells the truth. The boy who cried wolf. The fox and the goat is the next story. A fox fell into a well and was unable to get out again. By and by, a thirsty goat came by, and seeing the fox in the well, asked him if the water was good. "Good," said the fox. "It's the best water I have ever tasted in all my life. Come down and try it for yourself." The goat thought of nothing but the prospect of quenching his thirst and jumped in at once. When he had had enough to drink, he looked about, like the fox, for some way of getting out, but could find none. Presently the fox said, "I have an idea. You stand on your hind legs and plant your forelegs firmly against the side of the well, and then I'll climb onto your back. And from there, by stepping on your horns, I can get out. And when I'm out, I'll help you out too." The goat did as he was requested, and the fox climbed onto his back, so out of the well, and then he coolly walked away. The goat called loudly after him and reminded him of his promise to help him out. But the fox merely turned and said, "If you had had as much sense in your head as you have hair in your beard, you wouldn't have got into the well without making certain that you could get out again. Look before you leap." Next one is the fisherman and the sprat. A fisherman cast his net into the sea, and when he drew it up again, it contained nothing but a single sprat that begged to be put back into the water. "I'm only a little fish now," it said, "but I shall grow big one day, and then if you come and catch me again, I shall be of some use to you." But the fisherman replied, "Oh no, I shall keep you now I've got you. If I put you back, should I ever see you again? Not likely." Next story is the boasting traveler. A man once went abroad on his travels, and when he came home he had wonderful tales to tell of the things he had done in foreign countries, among other things. He said he had taken part in a jumping match at Rhodes, and had done a wonderful jump which no one could meet. "Just go to Rhodes and ask them," he said. "Everyone will tell you it's true." But one of those who were listening said, "If you can jump as well as all that, we needn't go to Rhodes to prove it. Let's just imagine this is Rhodes for a minute, and now jump. Deeds, not words." It's a good one too. I like that. Walter's still comfy sitting on the steps of the stairs here. We've got a little bit more time before the old man is supposedly going to be walking by, so we'll see what happens there. Next story is the crab and his mother. An old crab said to her son, "Why do you walk sideways like that, my son? You ought to walk straight." The young crab replied, "Show me how, dear mother, and I'll follow your example." The old crab tried, but tried in vain, and then saw how foolish she had been to find fault with her child. Example is better than precept. Another good one. The ass and his shadow. A certain man hired an ass for a journey in summertime, and started out with the owner following behind to drive the beast. By and by, in the heat of the day, they stopped to rest, and the traveler wanted to lie down in the ass's shadow. But the owner, who himself wished to be out of the sun, wouldn't let him do that, for he said he had hired the ass only, and not his shadow. The other maintained that his bargain secured him complete control of the ass for the time being. From words they came to blows, and while they were belaboring each other, the ass took to his heels and was soon out of sight. So long. The farmer and his sons. A farmer, being at death's door, and desiring to impart to his sons a secret of much moment, called them round him and said, "My sons, I am shortly about to die. I would have you know, therefore, that in my vineyard there lies a hidden treasure. Dig, and you will find it. As soon as their father was dead, the sons took spade and fork and turned up the soil of the vineyard over and over again in their search for treasure which they supposed. I hear footsteps. Supposed to lie buried there. They found none, however, but the vines, after so thorough a digging, produced a crop such as had never been seen before. Okay, it's go time. Come on, Walter. What a tragedy. The exit is blocked. Alright, this better be the old man. If it is, I need to start moving immediately so that I can get to the bucket. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is coming to an end. Come on. I really hope it's the old man. Old blind man? Old blind man? Come on, come on, come on. I just need to be able to see him. And then I can run to the well. Am I going to have enough time? I really hope so. I mean, I can assume that it's the old man at this point, just based on the time frame, but I'm so worried. I'm going to miss this, and I'm going to spend another hour going back down and changing the timeout. It's 24 weeks. 24 weeks of this game. And I don't want it to end. Our little baby boy Walter. Okay, get ready to run. Or walk at a very slow pace. More, rather. Okay, come on. Show yourself. Show yourself, old man. I need to see that it is you. Yeah, I'll pick that up. No. Okay, 40 coal. Great. I'm just watching the left corner. It sounds like the old man. Slow steps, steady, heavy steps. Old blind man, is that you? It has to be him. It has to be him. Come on, come on, come on. It is. Go, Walter, go. Go, Walter, go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Come on, come on, come on. You got this. Come on, keep going. Keep going. You got this. We're gonna make it. Oh my gosh, this is so stressful. Climb that ladder. Go, Walter, go. Okay. He's still walking. We still have time. I don't want this to end. Okay. We've made it. We've definitely made it. There it is. Okay, I don't know what to do when it comes. Oh, look, a bucket. Should I jump in? I'll just have to hope that my helper above is not too easily scared. But who might it be? Yes, jump in. Yes, jump in. Yes, jump in. Jump. I have reached the outside world, but at what cost? Oh, I didn't think I would be able to move around up here. What? Oh, now I'm really sad for everything down below. Wait, I can finally see the sun, although it's not shining too bright today. Inspect the well? The kingdom has collapsed. The king is gone. I will never return to the place below the earth. So we don't even get any underground. I feel like the feeling of grass under my feet. So numbingly pleasant. I like the feeling of grass. Oh. Look at them. Inspect the stones. I wonder who carried all these stones here. Get the outhouse. What person would live in a place this small? Oh, Walter, you are so naive. You're so unknowing of this little world. Look like little, looks like plum trees. There's the house. Look at this. This is amazing. What a beautiful place. I think I will enter this newfound kingdom. The timer is still going down too. So I can either enter the door or I can keep walking. I'm gonna keep walking for right now. We have a little tree swing. Oh man, this is beautiful. This whole area is so cool. With little crops. I don't know how far I should walk, by the way. Or if I should just go back into the little home. Oh. Little gravestone. Not readable language. The inscription reads, "Deep beneath the earth here is laid a poor soul who is now forever lost." Is that me? Is that who Walter is? What's up here? I don't intend on escaping this realm quite yet. What? I don't have any more of my check marks either. Those are all gone. Yeah, what if Walter is the soul of whoever was buried here, and he's just been trying to escape this whole time? And that's why he has so much longing for something more. Let's go in the house. Let's see what's going on. I'm seriously so anxious right now. Like, I'm super happy that we've left, but I don't know what's gonna happen now. It's technically Walter's birthday, which is cool. Also, sorry people, I'm stepping all over your crops. Alright, let's go into this little kingdom. Alright, I'm ready to find out what's in here. Oh, look at this. Achievement unlocked, the end of longing. Look at him! Who is this frog woman? And why is she the best person in the world? I love this music too. It's so funky. I don't want to hit the arrow. My face is probably in the way, but there's a little arrow on the bottom right. That'll probably skip the credits, so I don't want to do that, just in case there's anything else here at the end. I just love how she's just taking care of Walter. This is like the sweetest ending. Oh, I'll discuss it more in a second, but I just want to watch this, watch the credits play out, and I'll jump in if there's anything new here. Oh, look at him! Look at him! That's Walter! Oh, we have the blind old man. Walter's all cleaned up. He has a little haircut. We've got the little troll boy and the frog woman. The Longing, a game by Anselm Pita, supported by the MFG, based on a project at the filmmaker's studio, I would assume, Studio Soufs. And that's it. The longing has ended. Oh no! Look at the poor king. His face is just crumbled. The entire kingdom is crumbled too. And I don't have anything else I can do. I can go back, get happy music, go back again, or just go over here. Man. I don't want to end it with this really sad music. Here, I'm gonna exit out of it. I want to see if anything pops back up when I try to play it again. So we'll check here in a second. It's loading. Give it a sec. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to load this back up real quick. See what happens overall. If there's anything that we can do. Okay, waiting time. Okay, so that's it. That's all I can do now. Oh. Seriously though, this was such a magical little experience. I'm gonna minimize the music while I talk over this last portion here. I got a ton of requests from people asking if I could create a save state for this game so that I could kind of go back in and right where we just left off and kind of go back into things. I don't know if I tried looking up how to do it. I couldn't find any save files in the game. This game is very unique where it actually keeps like notes as you go along and runs checks and balances every time you play the game and log in. I saved all those notes to see if maybe that will help me, but from what it looks like, I can't just open this game back up and play another ending. I would either have to completely wipe the data that's happened on this game and restart it, or I'm gonna have to find a way to get back into it, because when you beat it, that's it, you're done. But I at the very end of this, I'm glad I took the final approach to leave the caves. Walter, he looks so amazing. He's got his little suit and tie. He's got proper shoes. He's all cleaned up. He's got a little middle part haircut, and he's drinking tea with the family. Um, and I don't think there could have been anything better for the way that this was played out and based off of what Walter had wanted for, had longed for, and had yearned for. Um, so I'm really happy that I was able to escape, um, go and speak to the blind old man to be integrated into family. And honestly, this scene where she's just bathing Walter is the best thing I've ever seen. It makes me want to cry. But at the same time, like knowing that the kingdom has crumbled, the king, I will never know what happened, is very sad. I'm going to do everything in my power to get this game started back up so that I can see what these other endings are like. Since there's apparently 3 more with that crystal ball, the king, and the cliff edge. It may take me a minute or two to actually figure out how to get back into it. But yeah, it is sad knowing that the entire kingdom crumbled, especially after playing this game for so long. And it's stupid. I'm getting emotional with this game. But really, this is the longest series I've ever done. It's the longest game I've played, and I don't think there's going to be anything quite like this in terms of just how in depth and how long it is, and just how much it spans this channel. At least not for the foreseeable future, unless something happens to come up and it's the perfect, just general, not replacement, but a supplement to what this series has been. And again, I can't overstate how much I just love and appreciate all of you for sticking by with this series through all of the all of the ventures through the darkness, going through all of the areas, pickaxing pieces of like all of the crystals, taking the time. This game is all about longing. This game is all about waiting. It's all about patience. So I appreciate you all having patience with me. And I've seen a lot of people come into this channel recently from discovering this game, and I hope that when you get to this end point here, whether you've been watching from the beginning, or today is the day that you end up seeing this, whenever it is, either the day of the release, month from now, year from now, or even further. I hope that you are finding joy in things, and I hope that this series has brought you some amount of joy and entertainment to watch it. And I really want to know how you all thought about this series, and how it's impacted you, and if this is the outcome that you had expected when leaving the caves. I know a handful of people are familiar with different endings already because they've seen other playthroughs or have read different endings / spoilers out there. But for those of you who have kept it a secret for me, thank you again for not spoiling anything. I know I've read like 1 or 2 little pieces here and there of like, hey, check out this crystal in this place, or hey, do one thing or another. Nothing's been a major spoiler for the ending. So again, I'm very, very appreciative for you all for that. I could go on for days and days and days about this game, and just about every little piece, every little bit of aspect, and there's just so much beautiful philosophy in this game, and the way it makes you connect with the characters. Maybe it's just me, but the way I've connected with the characters and just the whole story and atmosphere of this game has just been incredible. And even that little nod at just the very end that we had there when I walked all the way to the left, and found those broken stairs, and it gave me the option to climb, but it says it's not like you don't want to leave this kingdom yet. So Walter had no longing to move further from this area after entering the door, and after escaping. And now he has a face to talk to, people to a place to call home, something that's comfortable enough, people who love him and will interact with him. Although this little troll boy looks very suspicious. But this is everything that he has been longing for, ever since he's woken up from the caves. He's been in solitude and silence this entire time, and it's just amazing playing this game and kind of going through it. But I'm ranting a ton. I hope you all enjoy this. Again, thank you all for being here for the end of the series. If you're not yet subscribed, you've made it all this way, consider doing so. Hit the bell notification, that way you know exactly when I'm uploading videos. And we'll have more series just like this in the coming future. I don't know how long it'll take to find something just like this, but I'm always playing new games, always playing new series to go through on my channel. So appreciate you all sticking around for those, whether it's you are just here for this series or you're wanting to continue to watch more. Just appreciate your attention. And yeah, if you enjoyed this series as a whole, make sure you smash that like button. Hashtag free Walter. We've made it. We freed Walter from the depths. And yeah, I definitely want to discover more about this game, and you'll be the first to know if I end up having some more recorded sessions. Like I mentioned, I'm probably going to do some abbreviated ones so that I can see some of these other endings. And yeah, I want to explore kind of the ideas of that graveyard we just saw to understand more about what was going on there. Because again, what if we are the soul of whoever died past? And it's been a 400-day journey just to make it back up to our original family, our true family. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Later. This just popped up also at the very end. I guess if you say on the menu long enough, it will give you an option to reset the entire game. This game is intended as a one-time experience, but if you really insist, you can restart the game from the very beginning. So we'll see you again.